Pick your hero. Or villain, I'm not judging.
We are Venom. You are insignificant. Unlike other so-called heroes,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
to get our hands dirty.
Well, look at you. Are you a superhero? What can you do? Okay, I'll let you show me.
This fight is for our destiny. It is why we were bonded together. Greetings.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I thought the agents of Atlas were a strange crew.
The spider nest is destroyed. I have made the nest disappear.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Hostile action.
A nice deep freeze.
Mission area is yours.
We got it. There they are. Counting on you. Stay away from me. I'm stuck. My ears picked. Hit some round for them. I'm hurt. Get ready to defend.
Quite a lot.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
This is real firepower!
You fought with honor.
By the eye of Agamotto! The Vishanti foresaw this.
I suck.
I unleash the Vishanti!
I am ready to put on a show. Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
You're up, little one.
You thought we were done? We were once called the villain, but now the universe will see the hero we truly are.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Step aside. The immortal Iron Fist has arrived.
I know Iron Fist, kid. You're not him.
I am now. And if you need solid proof, my fists are glad to deliver.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
They don't believe you're real, Khonshu. I'll make sure you're ready with that.
Oh, I need assistance. Shake it up.
So much damage to do.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We captured the mission area!
I like the cold. Not gonna lie.
Fix it. Not quite what I want. This thing's being real fussy. Oh, that doesn't shrink. Alright.
Leave them to Khonshu!
I am ready to put on a show!
All the spider bots.
I need assistance.
The dragon unleashed!
Friends, gather around!
Never forgets.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control C's!
Our efforts paid off.
This is real firepower!
It's spider time!
We should attack here.
We got a spider problem. Alright, that feels better.
Venom lives.
Let me see if I can fix that.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Not sure why. It's being so weird.
Control lost!
Our enemies are here. Focus on the battle.
I am ready to put on a show!
A nest of tiny spider bombs.
Thanks for that.
The area's almost yours! You're doing better than they are!
This is real fire!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner!
You needed some help, didn't you?
Not want to cooperate.
We shall protect the innocent and devour the guilty.
Hopefully that's better.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You are one of Null's creatures.
You don't miss much.
Your god is greedy. I warned him to stay away from what is mine.
Then you made sure he's coming after you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
That's better.
Anyone who makes the night a more dangerous place leads to
More eager idiots.
As expected.
Strange is teleporting around. Watch out.
Leave them to Khonshu!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Natural anger. Poor Venom. I never wanted to fight him.
Spiders explode. Destroy the nest.
Take a knee. I am the goddess.
The mission area is yours.
A fine victory. We have earned a little pride.
We feel much better.
There, ahead, I found them.
Help! I am ready to put on a show! Friends, gather around!
The dragon unleashed! Down by the living chief.
A feast for my crows!
I'm hungry. Turret won't bother us anymore.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Controls are so janky.
We can't let them take over.
Fighters from the center.
The area's almost yours! So long!
Never miss! Your powers are mine!
Spider time!
Oh no! Look behind you!
just get the web itself is really sometimes the web just gets way too short and it will totally miss a doorway, or sometimes it's just expected short so she can be consistent and then just moving in a direction with the wall crawling. Also,
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
We are Venom. You are insignificant.
So mobile. Take it too. He's got kind of feels like Wrecking Ball with the way his shield works. And he's more of a short, medium range with his primary fire, so.
This universe needs a different kind of protector.
Asgard has been invaded yet again.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Loki shall prevail.
Usurping the throne.
But yeah, if you're not careful, it's really easy to get caught.
How can I usurp what was destined to be mine? You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourself.
I don't know. Our last meeting didn't go so well.
Perhaps you have not yet.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
So he is sturdy.
2,
Just you gotta
1. Help get that vehicle to its destination. To be so careless with so many lives.
Hostile ahead. You make me angry.
We must stop Loki from destroying each field of thunder.
Oh, I need assistance.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
We really need that.
This is real firepower!
Let us save the great tree. Natural aid.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
We feel much better.
This is natural anger. You know what to do, spiders?
Honestly, raccoons shouldn't carry guns. Always been my opinion.
Destroy the spider nest.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Chin up.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
One thing I feel
Have a tail whip.
Born again!
Just my anthem.
Enemy
Spider time! Gather around.
We must stop
The
Loki.
vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh, I need assistance.
Hurricane incoming!
shield because it's so big.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
I lift up my gun.
tree with thick
Feel them! My full support.
You know, the spiders are after me.
So close! Here's your big chance!
Behold the god of thunder!
Chin up.
Get that vehicle moving again!
You can't get rid of us so easy.
They spotted us. Ride out. The world breeds life is in the
Friends, gather around! It's party time!
Venom lives.
Get that vehicle moving again!
The gods are as cruel as they want so much death. We found it.
hurricane. Incoming.
Us against the world!
Born again!
Must cut off the suffering.
We are Venom lives.
Stand down!
Let's rid them.
This is real firepower! Incoming!
Friends, gather around! Let us save the great tree!
This party swift as a gift.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Venom lives.
Space behind him.
Spider bugs everywhere!
Us against the world.
Feel the tree's pain. We must... It's spider time! Let us save the great tree!
They got behind you.
It's real firepower!
Time to hit him hard.
We have returned.
My friends are here!
Guys, with this guy.
For so long,
Get that
I
vehicle
fought
moving
for
again!
mankind's future. Our time has finally arrived. Ah, much better. Miniature metal spiders. Interesting. Got orders. New attacks are futile.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
You are under my protection.
Friends, gather around! Only 60 seconds left.
Us against the world.
Insignificant gnats.
Watch me fall! Friends, gather around!
Ah, much better.
This is real firepower!
Your attacks are futile.
Attack is about to fail. Finish them.
It seems we are outnumbered.
Feel better, fight better. Final 10 seconds!
My power cannot be quelled.
Get that vehicle moving again! You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner. It's Spider Time!
Magneto!
You made me angry.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Cool. Always give me some close, some love. Things Yes. Not so much.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
We are Venom. You are insignificant.
See, after one or two more rounds, I've got mice. It's kind of my personal recommendations, my favorites from last year or so. Pretty sure all these games are last year. One exception. It's kind of a
Unlike other so-called heroes,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
our hands dirty.
At least I know I can trust you.
Well, that's a one-way street.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're going to need Venom.
I like the future.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Look behind you. That's the problem.
rid of us so easy. Fast! Grace us with victory!
I am ready to put on a show!
This is real
By the eye of Agamotto!
Maximum pulse!
Spider Lady to Budokan!
I tend to lost souls, like a shepherd tends to his flock.
This time I need healing.
I feel better already.
I am ready to put on a show!
This is real firepower!
Healing power. I am at your service.
By the eye of Agamotto! Fast! Grace us with victory!
Healing power.
Might.
The cosmos.
You're halfway there! Keep going!
Our success is woven into the web itself. The cosmos heals you. That should take care of the beacon.
I'm good to go. Some assistance, please. The cosmos heals you.
Nothing personal.
Excuse me. So hope everybody's doing good.
Maximum pulse!
The cosmos heals you.
Nice.
Only we can save this nexus between realities.
I'm guessing those are the bad guys.
Ah, there you are. No escaping us now.
Almost there! Don't turn back now!
Out of sight. Let me see you.
Healing power. I require some aid.
This is real firepower!
Put on a show!
Born again!
Quantum magic. Stronger together.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I wish I could say I'll miss you, Roger.
Grace us with victory!
An imperfect performance. Quantum magic.
The enemy approaches.
Armed and dangerous!
Stronger together. Cosmic justice.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Cosmic might returns.
About this game, the game feels really
This nexus field could be the key to solve. The cosmos heals you. The web beckons, and we shall move. Assistance, please. I'm good to go. The cosmos heals you.
Unite.
Maximum pulse!
Quantum magic. The cosmos heals you.
We're close, but we're running out of time.
I am born anew. My power
This is real firepower!
healing power.
I am ready to put on a show!
Light. I require some aid. Healing power.
By the eye of Agamotto!
We shall not be deterred. Second chance is over.
Hey, we make a pretty good team.
I feel better already. Ah, there you are. No escaping us now.
Some love over here.
The cosmos heals you.
Don't let anything stand in your way!
Grace us with victory!
Quantum magic.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Maximum pulse!
Healing power.
Only 60 seconds left!
Too many to fight right now.
Destiny awaits. Quantum magic. Light. I feel better already.
Get that vehicle moving again! Down to 30 seconds! I am ready to put on a show!
Healing power.
Target this enemy.
The final 10 seconds! Get that vehicle moving again!
This is power!
There's still so much to do.
Now, Hulk man!
An opportunity.
Maximum pulse!
Born again!
The cosmos heals you.
Very hard.
I have located one of our own. My second chance is over.
Unlock its mystery.
I'm doing this my way!
So close! This is your big chance!
This time I am healing. I feel better already. Healing power.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Stronger together. Quantum magic.
This is real firepower!
Healing power.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
We are Venom. You are insignificant. Once called a villain.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
See the hero we truly are.
Whoa. What year is it where you come from?
What year is it anywhere? All that matters is now.
Right. Gotta be present.
Alright. It's coming through.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
There we go.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Just thinking attitude.
Now brings nothing but darkness. His reign ends now.
I spy some bad guys.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We need to capture the mission area! A nice deep breath.
Venom lives.
There they are.
I still need you.
Turn around, quick. That one hurts.
Your god is suffering.
Their team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
Behold the god of thunder!
I am ready to put on a show!
For our tastes.
This is real firepower!
They've almost got it!
I like the cold.
That was a little messed up. Thanks. Earth-shattering.
Oh, maybe it's Namor. Must be.
Mind the exploding plasma!
I think I've seen Namor used once.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Stands with you!
Control seized!
Is anybody like an actual
You let
Should
go.
all be
Fear that sound.
What unusual beasts Midgard has.
That one hurts.
Oh, I'm fine, don't worry.
This universe needs a different kind of protector. A lethal one.
No time to sleep. Not when there's so many problems to solve.
Hello there.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Framing and quantum equations. That cannot be a good
You are
sign.
not as human as you look, are you?
I am not human at all. I am a god, and you would be wise to treat me as such.
Whether god or otherwise, respect is something to be earned.
Watch me soar! The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Clear a path. Unless you wish me to clear your mind.
Hostiles coming in. Be strong together.
Behold the god of thunder!
Oh, I'm fine.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
This is real firepower!
Nice deep freeze.
Capture the mission area!
Limbo stands with you! Die!
Invigorating, no?
Mighty exploding plasma!
Strong together.
Team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Sai, I need you back.
This is real firepower!
Venom lives.
They've almost got it!
I am ready to put on a show!
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
This game feels like it's either you're just stinking rolling or you're getting rolled. Having it no roll select or anything like that, just basically a lot more luck of the draw. Yeah. I'm liking fun. All right. I think that's a good time to run through these mice. Make sure I got this screen set up right. There we go. It's working. There we go. So we got just some personal recommendations for 2024. We had a few pretty good mice releases. I don't know what the proper way to term that is, but it's been a pretty good year. Kind of unexpected. There were a few releases that kind of came out of the blue. Some we were kind of expecting. But yeah, there have been a pretty decent few releases that actually did a bit better than I was really like hoping for. I was kind of thinking it would be a fairly dry year, but yeah, we actually got some pretty decent stuff. First one is actually what I've got right here. This is, make sure it gets good light. It's a bit better. So we got the Death Adder. This is the V3 Hyperspeed. Now, this guy kind of came out of the blue. Razer didn't have any kind of discussions or announcements. Basically, they just kind of released it and made a Reddit post when it came out. This is basically just the Viper V3 Pro, but a little bit smaller. It's significantly lighter, and it's also got that smooth touch coating, the same thing on the Viper V3 Pro. It's a little bit smaller. It's not a direct one-to-one in terms of the shape compared to the V3 Pro. So it is a little bit different, but the changes are pretty minor. This is great. I have had this on my desk, and it's come on and off of my desk since I picked this thing up. But every time I put it away, like, I cannot leave it off of my desk. This is a really fantastic mouse. It's not running the same sensor as the the Death Adder V3 Pro. On paper, the sensor in the V3 Pro is technically better, only technically. From testing that I've researched in terms of like actual real world performance, in terms of sensor latency, that sort of thing, this is on par with the Death Adder V3 Pro. And if you really wanted to push this up in terms of like performance, it is compatible with the 8K dongle. But of course, you'd have to purchase that. Like, it doesn't come with that. Now, I kind of like that because it doesn't force you to have the 8K dongle, because it's not the right choice for everybody. Not everyone has a PC that can do 8K. Like, there's a lot of hype around the latency and the sensor response, but honestly, like, it's not that huge. I mean, it's really cool on paper, but in real world applications, not that big a deal. But it's nice to have that option, because this is right at $100 even. So this is way more affordable than the V3 Pro. Way more affordable. Smaller, more compact. And one kind of nice thing, the skates, it's got the larger skates on here. And personally, I kind of like the larger skates better. It results in a little bit more of a consistent glide when you're using it. I mean, there's also, and this is something that's underrated. I wish more mice had it. There's a little dongle storage right underneath. So if you wanted to throw this in your bag, like if you're a college student or you're just a business guy and business lady, whatever, you wanted to throw this in your bag with your laptop and take it with you, this is a very practical option. It's not as big. And in terms of like the actual shape and size, I have very wide but like short hands. And even with the fairly narrow size of this thing, I love the way this feels. It is very comfortable. The ergonomic shape with the curve, the way the hump is, where it slopes down like that, is very natural for your wrist. I love that right-hand ergonomic shape. I didn't used to. I used to be all about the symmetrical mice, but as I've used them more, and just like from a practical perspective, like medically, your wrist, there's a little bit of an angle there, and having that angle like this is a lot more. It's not truly neutral. If it was neutral, it'd be like this. But I hate those vertical mice, and I've tested those, and those have problems too. But this little bit of that angle is real great for your wrist. Feels fantastic. I sting love this mouse. The coating's great. The clicks are the V3 Razer Opticals. Nice and clicky, very light. They have a nice sound to them. Side buttons are good. Scroll wheel, well-defined steps. I mean, there's literally nothing that I can complain about this. The build quality is excellent. For $100 and the option to upgrade to 8K if you ever wanted to, this is awesome. I've been using it for productivity too. One thing that I always forget to bring up with Razer mice is the hypershift, and I've got a profile with hypershift assigned to the scroll click, which basically just gives you 2 extra buttons. So it's fantastic. I love this. Productivity, gaming, just everything. This kind of covers all the bases. This is actually, I'm not doing this in any particular order, but if I had to tell someone like one mouse that you would buy to do everything, and if there was only one mouse that I would ever use and never use anything else, it'd be this. Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed is fantastic, really unexpected, and this thing is a little monster. I love this thing. Okay, up next. This is kind of been my main, if I'm like going try hard. It is the XM2 W4K. This thing has been notorious for how long we've been waiting for this stinking mouse. But one thing about Endgame Gear, they really put their all in everything they make, and the quality really shows. This thing is not the lightest mouse. It's like 61, 62 grams. So if you're one of those people who are super into lightweight, this might not be for you. And there are other options for you that you could pick from. But for me, 60 to 65 is totally, well, not perfect, but good. Very acceptable, especially for the size, since this is kind of like a medium to large sized mouse. Clicks are fantastic. They're using these really interesting Kale GX switches. I won't get into like the details here, but because of the way Endgame Gear implemented these switches, along with how the wireless is made to work with the 4,000 hertz polling rate, this is the lowest click latency on the market right now, bar none. This thing is just a on paper powerhouse. It is over engineered, built like a tank. These are mice that you buy and you really don't have to worry about them going bad. Endgame Gear is really notorious for making super well designed, well built products. And it just feels really premium. Like, it feels like just a good mouse. The shape is fantastic. It really just kind of lends itself to claw grip, and it feels very secure in the hand. Whereas this just feels natural, like in the hand, with the little slope on the right, the thumb groove. It just feels very natural and good. This just feels very secure. The way the side curves here kind of guide the fingers to pull back, and then the hump really kind of fills in the palm. So for that claw grip, it's just great. The performance is fantastic. Sensor's excellent. Build quality's perfect. It even comes with a crazy little carrying case. Let me grab that real quick. So it comes with this. Totally unnecessary, but very cool. Like, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy all the stuff that this comes with. It's got a good custom molded carrying case. So if you wanted to take this with you on the go, this is definitely not as practical as something smaller that has a dongle storage built in. But you can throw that in. You can throw the dongle in there as well as the cable. And if you were like traveling or something, you could just take this with you. Like, that is an option. This is a really cool, very premium, almost like a luxury mouse. And it's $120 for what you get. $120 is not budget by any means. But in terms of what you're getting with the carrying case, you're getting 4K polling out of the box without having to buy a aftermarket purchase with like a dongle. It just comes with it. That's how it comes. The build quality is excellent. I mean, it's really hard to beat. Oh, and the coating. Like, it's hard to not mention the coating. Endgame Gear, you've probably already heard, but if not, coating is fantastic. Endgame Gear is pretty much known as being the company that has the best coating. Like, it's fantastic. So, yep, that's another one. I am not in any particular order. This would be like my personal recommendation for everybody. This is just my personal pick right now. Like, if I was tryharding exclusively like a gaming mouse, this is what that's what I go for. Up next is one that I wanted to review for a while, but it was really unavailable. Like, it was hard to get a hold of, out of stock, all that stuff. But it looks like they're finally caught up with their stock. So I feel okay bringing it up now. This is the Sora. This is the Sora V2. This is a similar design philosophy to the XM2, but it is a little bit smaller in terms of width as well as length. It's just overall smaller, and the curves on the side are a little less drastic on the Ninjutsu, the Sora V2. Coating is good, definitely not as good as the XM2. XM2, bar none, best. Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed as well as the Viper V3, very close second. Razer did a fantastic job with this new coating. This is okay. It picks up a lot of fingerprints pretty quickly, and it is fairly grippy. Not the best, but it's the type of grip that I would say you really don't need any like grip tape with this thing. Yeah, this is plenty good enough the way it is. It might just be wiping off some smudges here and there. I assume if you get the white colored one, you probably won't get as many of the fingerprints on there, similar to Endgame Gear. But that's neither here nor there. And I really like the design. That's one thing I really like about this mouse as well. I'm a big Japan nerd. I got family out in Okinawa. And the fact it's got like little kanji on the side there, it's got like the ninja style branding. That's kind of neat. That kind of tickles my funny bone that way. But this thing, I think one of the selling points for this mice, beyond the shape, is the weight. This thing is insanely light. I think it's like 39 grams, if I remember correctly. Let me pull that up real quick just to make 100% sure. But it is crazy light. If the XM2 is not right up, yes, 39 grams. If the XM2 does not sound good to you because of the weight at 62 grams, the Sora should probably actually be your pick, because this is 39 grams. It's insanely light. It feels like a children's toy to me. It's very subjective, that sort of thing. But if you're someone who's really liking low weight mice, like you're into the magnesium mice with the holes, making them as light as possible. This thing feels incredibly light for its size, and there's no holes anywhere. And I'm very happy to say there's no flex anywhere on the sides. There's no flex. Now, on the bottom plate, you can get a little bit of flex if you press really hard. But you probably have, like, I don't know. You need to see a therapist. If you're someone who's, like, grabbing these and squeezing them super hard, like, just see somebody. Like, it's going to be okay. Just use your mouse like the way they're designed to be. You know what I mean? Don't use it as a hammer. Don't use it as a squeeze toy. It'll be fine. But I love this thing. This is also a very, very fun mouse. Build quality is excellent. You got Omron opticals for mouse 1 and mouse 2. Very light. There is a decent amount of pre and post travel, which makes them feel very soft. Now, you may or may not like that. It's very subjective, but if a mouse click feeling soft sounds like something that would be appealing to you, this is it. I don't feel like it's as spammable as this, because this is like very minimal, almost zero pre and post travel. This has a little bit more. So if you're going nuts, like with spamming the clicks, this might not be as nice. But very light, not super heavy clicks. They're Omron opticals. Those have a pretty good track record. Side buttons are very good. No pre-travel, minimal post-travel. Scroll wheel is good. Well-defined steps, and the click is fairly heavy. But yeah, it's just a no-frills design. If all you want is just a very lightweight claw grip mouse, this is great. It's also a little bit smaller, so if you've got larger or longer hands, you could definitely fingertip this as well in terms of grip style. So yeah, this is another really excellent one. I was avoiding doing a full review for a while just because of how out of stock this thing had been. Oh, and it's also compatible with 4K, or sorry, 8K. You can get an 8K dongle for this sucker, but the 8K dongle is almost always out of stock. So having the option to be able to upgrade to 8K is very nice. Makes it kind of like a future-proof option. But, you know, I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock into that because you may or may not even be able to get it with how hard it is for them to keep this thing in stock. My next pick is another endgame gear mouse, the OP1WE. Now, the OP1W 4K has been released. I haven't been able to get my hands on it yet, but this mouse is fantastic as well. It's more affordable, less frills. It's got Kale opticals, so the clicks are a little bit heavier, a little bit more thunky, but I kind of like it, honestly. And this is a very safe shape. If you want endgame gear tech, but you want a little bit lighter or a little bit smaller, this is an excellent choice, the OP1WE. And of course the OP1W 4K. There's also the wired ones. So you've got a lot of options in terms of figuring out whether you want super high performance with a cable, or good performance with a cable, or good performance with no cable, or best performance with no cable. There's something for everybody when it comes to endgame gear's most recent releases. But this is a very safe shape. Even larger hands would be able to use this mouse very safely. It's got like less of an aggressive curve design on the sides. They're more straight walled on the sides here, so it really doesn't force your fingers in any one place, which makes it very flexible. Pretty much anybody should be able to pick up an OP1 mouse and not have to worry that much about, will I be able to use it? Will it fit my hands? Really big hands, you can fingertip this guy. Medium hands, you can claw grip very easily, relaxed claw grip. If you've got smaller hands, I mean, I don't know if you could palm grip this thing even with small hands. but pretty much anybody, small, medium, large hands, will be able to find a way to grip this thing, and it won't feel uncomfortable. This is a very safe recommendation for most people. And the tech on it is great. It's got a 3370 sensor for the WE versions of these mice. So it's not the best on the market right now, but for what you're getting in terms of build quality and everything, it's fantastic. I love this sucker. One thing I very recently tried, and I was kind of surprised, is Lamzu, the Lamzu Thorn. This is interesting because it's got the same length size of the Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed. It's very similar in terms of length, but it's much wider and it's got a much rounder overall design, so it kind of fills out the hand a little bit more. It's got doesn't have that same flare on the front, where I see this one kind of flares out both right and left. This one kind of gently just rounds back in. And the other thing is there is a good angle here where you can see it slopes down to the right. So it does still angle your wrist to the right, which is good. That's what you want with an ergonomic mouse. Your wrist naturally doesn't want to be completely flat. Naturally, it's more angled this way. So it lifts it up a little bit. But the Mouse 1 and Mouse 2 are completely flat. They're almost completely even there. Whereas with like something like the Death Adder, you can see the Mouse 1 is angled up quite a bit more. So it kind of forces your fingers as well as your wrist to angle this way. Whereas with the Thorn, your wrist is angled, but your fingers aren't. So it's a very different feel in hand. And I wouldn't say it's good or bad. It's just different. And for me, this feels great. Very lightweight too. It's got a ton of holes in there. The Lamzu, all Lamzu's mice are pretty gosh dang lightweight. Coating on this is actually really great. It is very grippy, doesn't get a whole lot of fingerprints, looks good. Side buttons are pretty good, kind of light, but no pre-travel, touch of post-travel. The main clicks are opticals, so you can jack down the debounce time to 0 if you'd like and not have to worry about double clicking issues. And the scroll wheel is a little bit light. It's not as firm in these steps as I tend to prefer, but it's good. And the scroll click is good. A little bit light, very, very light sounding, but it's good. I like this a lot too. I'm really surprised this year a lot of ergonomic mice have popped up that I'm really enjoying, and I've never really liked ergonomic mice. I've always been symmetrical Samantha. But a lot of these ergonomic mice have been coming out. I'm really enjoying them. An honorary mention, just because I feel like this is a real butter toast, plain Jane pick, but I can't not mention it just because it's such a solid pick. It's the Viper V3 Pro. Shape is just generally overall improved from the Viper V2. Coating is fantastic. It's got that smooth touch. Like, it feels really good. Like, it's not just that it's very grippy, it's also very comfy. It's really odd. But yeah, the coating is fantastic. Build quality is excellent. Very lightweight for its size, because this is a fairly large mouse. Safe shape. Pretty much anybody, small, medium, large, similar to the OP1 shape. Anyone can pick this mouse up and use it. Like, if you're buying this as a gift for somebody, like, you wouldn't have to really worry that much about, like, oh, maybe it's gonna be too big or too little, or they won't like the shape. This is a very safe shape. The curvature in the Mouse 1 and Mouse 2, you can probably see there, gives it a little bit of a comfort groove there, so your fingers kind of really lock in. It feels nice. Scroll wheel is on the light side. I like it a little bit more firm, but it's not bad. The scroll click is good, nice and firm. Side buttons are excellent, no pre or post travel. and this comes with an 8K dongle. So this is really not the best choice in terms of price, but it's a very safe pick in terms of like it's future proof, comes with an 8K dongle. The only bummer is like I wish it didn't come with it by default. I wish that this just came with the regular 1000 hertz pulling dongle, and then you could buy it afterwards. It just feels like a little bit of a cash grab by Razer to force you to have to buy it with an 8K dongle. That's not cool. That's why I like this so much, because this comes with the 1000 hertz pulling rate dongle, but you can use an 8K dongle afterwards, like if you decide that you want to upgrade it, because not everyone can use 8000 pulling hertz. Not everyone's computer can handle that. Heck, not even every game can handle that. So, not a fan of how they bundle this and you have to get it with an 8K dongle, but I'd feel like I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't bring up the Viper V3 Pro. Still an excellent mouse. Shape's fantastic. I mean, really nothing to complain about other than the price and the fact that you're forced to get that 8K dongle. Everything else about this is excellent. Feels good in hand. Weight is good. It's great. Really nothing to whine about. My last pick is kind of cop out. It's not necessarily one mouse, but it's kind of like whole company. We've got Pulsar's mice. Pulsar, they had a little bit of a rough start with some of their initial releases in terms of quality control and all that stuff, but they've like really pulled it together, and they've got some options and features that I just like think is very valuable. For one thing, all of their mice have multiple sizes, and I think that's like really the key thing that makes me really enjoy their options, because it's not like XM1 or sorry XM2. You got one size, two colors. That's it. Well, you get the frost, but if this is a little bit too big for you, screw you. But Pulsar, all of their symmetrical mice have two sizes. They've got minis and they've got the regular sizes. So that's very flexible. The X-Lite, the ergonomic mice, come in 3 sizes. So literally anybody should be able to grab one of Pulsar's mice and be able to pick it up and use it, and it'll feel fantastic. Their previous releases, like when I had actually gotten one of their X2H, the mini, when it first came out, and there was a problem with the clicks, like it felt very sticky. But I have since gotten an X2H medium, a more recent release in green, and that one, the clicks felt great. I mean, not like not fantastic. Like I can't really compare them to the Kale GX switches or Razer's implementation of their optical switches, the V3s. But they're good. They're good. They're light, and like I can't really complain about them. They're just not as nice feeling as these options here. This is the ES, so this is heavier mouse, but all of their other non-esports versions of their mice are very lightweight. I would say very much acceptable, especially for their sizes. This is designed more for someone who's taking this to like an in-person tournament or a LAN or something, because you've got this like crazy stinking LED. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. Like an LED screen on the bottom. So you don't have to worry about having a program on the computer that you're using. Everything is controlled in the mouse itself. So no web app, no nothing. Now there is a drawback because, well, you can't program it. So if you wanted to program it and reassign some buttons, you can. The esports models are what they are, and that's all they do. And that's not a bad thing. Also, they're a little bit heavier. They're like 10 grams heavier than their non-esports counterparts, but they do feel significantly just more robust. The coating feels excellent. does get a little bit of fingerprinting on it, but it's not bad. And it's got this cool, like, man, this scroll wheel, it's aluminum. It's really nice. Doesn't really benefit you, but it feels good. Performance is excellent. It's got a 3395 sensor, those optical switches. This one can do 4K polling in wireless and 8K polling in wired. So if you wanted to like push the performance on the esports mouse, that is something you can do. Their standard versions are compatible with the 4K dongle, but you have to buy it separately. Now on the plus side, once you get one of those dongles, you can pair it with any of their mice. You don't have to get one for every mouse. Unlike this guy, because the 8K dongle is only compatible with this mouse. So if you've got this guy and you've got this guy, you can't use the 8K dongle from this on this. You got to buy another one. It's not cool, Razer. Like, you don't force someone to buy something they don't need. Like, it's just not cool. Anyway, Pulsar. Pulsar gets my thumbs up for Company of the Year 2024 for gaming mice, at least. They got a ton of options, tons of color options. They've got green mice, red mice, transparent mice. They've got a buttload of options. So not just in terms of size, design. They've got their ambidextrous symmetrical mice, the X2A. The X2H has a larger hump on the side. The X2 V2 and V3 are a little bit flatter in a very safe shape. Dude, they're mice, just anybody can pick those mice up, use them well. So Pulsar is kind of like my catch-all recommendation, just because there's so many options, and I feel like having those options is like a big deal, because not everyone's hands are the same. Everyone's hands are different, and being able to pick something that fits your hands just right is a big deal, and that's cool. Oh, dude, they even got that crazy, like, you can build your own mouse now. It's still pretty new. There's a lot of options that aren't available just yet, but you can literally build your own mouse with Pulsar. Your own switches that you prefer. You can change out the scroll wheel, button color, the color of the shell, the clicks, different skates. Like, it's pretty crazy. I haven't gotten one myself. Kind of considering it. Sounds pretty cool. And heck, you can even get like a custom logo on the side. Just text, not like an actual like a PDF or something, but you can put like a word or a name here on the side if you'd like. So yeah, Pulsar's got a ton of really cool options in that way. And that is pretty gosh darn neat. So yeah, those are my picks for 2024. There's a lot of good ones out there, and there's even beyond these. We're in a pretty good place right now with gaming mice, where pretty much all of the current releases are good, at bare minimum, good enough. Like, there's not that many bad mice out there right now. Like, just pick something that has the features that you want, the look that you want, and if you have a chance to like go to Best Buy or something, if they've got it on display, put your hand on it, kind of get a feel for it, or go to a place like eloshapes.com and you can kind of compare the shapes of mice, so that way you kind of have an idea of what you're getting into, and just pick it up. Like, they are all good right now. Like, if it's from a reputable company, you're going to be getting a pretty good mouse, and you won't really have to worry about it that much. But yeah, that is my 2024 favorite mice picks. Hope this helps out. Just kind of Christmas is on its way, so I know a lot of people might be trying to get their last minute picks. I want to get this out earlier, but stuff kept coming up, and I had actually recorded this video, but there's a problem with the mount up here, and it was wobbling everywhere. And it just looked awful. I was afraid it was going to give people like stinking motion sickness. So yeah, Thank you everybody for dropping by. Really appreciate anybody who dropped in, spent some time watching my stream. It's been fun. Probably cut this up, maybe make a proper YouTube video on it. But yeah, man. Y'all take it easy. God bless. Jesus loves you. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. All those other holidays, I can't even think of them right now. There's a lot of them. But y'all take care, man. Hope next year coming up is a better one. I know this year's been pretty rough for a lot of people. And just keep doing you, man. Life is rough sometimes, but it can get better. Just gotta push through sometimes and remember you're enough. You know? You're enough, but never stop improving. All right, you guys take care. Get a good night's rest, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.